Please be advised, the following presentation is not intended for minors.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to a very special stream. Yes, this is a very different stream from what we usually do because I actually got a code for Hordes of Fate. This is a survivors-like game, so like like Vampire Survivors, but it's made by the Hand of Fate devs. This is something that's kind of interesting, and I'll get into it once we actually start. So without further ado, let's jump straight into it, shall we? Someone's knocking over some stuff outside. There we go. Alright, so this is Hordes of Fate. This is going to be a very special stream, or if you're watching this on the YouTube highlight video, a very special highlight video, because I actually got a code for this. I got a preview code for this. I was very lucky to be asked to stream this by I've forgotten the fucking devs, but I was sent an email from the Indie XP, which is actually my boss Alex's side project that he's doing. Like my boss over at Switchabear, he quit his job like a year or two ago and started a indie game PR company. It's gotten to the point where like the Hand of Fate devs are now like his clients. That's like shout outs to Alex. Shout outs to my boy Alex for, you know, like getting his business up and running and like actually being kind of a hit. But yeah, he asked me to stream this for some, for some coverage. So yeah, this is Hordes of Fate. This is a spin-off of Hand of Fate, which was the biggest Australian indie game until, you know, not Shovel Knight, Hollow Knight came out. So still, second biggest indie game to come out of this country is kind of wild. But yeah, this is a Vampire Survivors style game set in the same universe. So let's check this out, shall we? Hordes of Fate, a Hand of Fate adventure, is currently in development. This demo offers a first glimpse at what the game has to offer with a playable and early challenge. And for those who defeat the boss, a higher difficulty variant will become available. What to expect in the demo: an early challenge, single playable hero. So I believe, like, just based on what we've seen with, like key art and stuff, there is 3 characters so far. There's like a dude with a gun, there's a goblin, and like a bard. Selection of unlockable encounters, equipment, enchantments, and blessings. Coming in the full game, more challenges and boss variety, more enemy types and locations, more equipment, encounters, and quests. More game-changing enchantments and blessings, deeper meta progression, and more token unlocks, new voice lines, improved game balance, bug fixes, optimizations, and more. So it's still pretty early in development from what I've heard. So let's just jump into this. Goblin King, an adventure awaits. Descend deep into the forgotten caves and seek out the one who calls themselves King. Alright, we only have the apprentice difficulty at the moment. Okay, so we have the bard. He's the only one that we have. So there's going to be 4 characters, so I don't know who the 4th one is. Let's see. Cast the volley of spells in the nearest target, inflicts magical damage. And gloves of shielding. Manually cast temporary shield that can absorb an attack. Okay. Begin! So this stream will probably be, like, kind of short, just a heads up, since, you know, this is a demo and all that. Plus, I also have people, like, in my backyard picking up the, the rescue puppies at the moment. So, gain a resource of your choice, gain an enchantment, or gain max life and healing. I'm gonna say grab an enchantment.
Welcome to a twist on the game of life and death. All things
okay, so things seem to be automatic. Yeah, the spellbox seems to be automatic. So yeah, kind of what you expected with a Vampire Survivors, like, just right off the bat. Increase crit, reduce all equipment cooldown by 6%, increase gloves of shielding duration by 8%. I'm gonna go with the cooldown reduction. That'll speed up my attacks.
A treasure chest. What
do I have
more
to
iconic emblem of success?
stand in it until it's okay? Yeah, I gotta stand in the one spot. Alright, level up. What do we got? Reduce armor equipment cooldown by 15%, increase gather range by 30%, increase all equipment damage. I'm gonna go with damage.
That may help you on the road ahead.
Alright, so this is the workshop. This is the card I started off with at the beginning, I believe.
Here is a man with a particular set of powers turned to mere trade.
You went to the workshop of a...
the powers
Okay,
of the
come on.
universe to his will, and instead, he serves you.
We good? Alright. You went to the workshop of a young enchanter who is said to specialize in drawing magical powers from items. Welcome, the mage says, glancing up from his books and murmured incantations. It's true, I can enchant items, but I'm still a student, not yet able to draw power from all things freely. Show me your gear, and I'll see what calls to me. Alright, show mage equipment. Follow the cards and make your selection. Okay. Shit. Okay, spellbook, good. Gain a spellbook enchantment, token 1. It is done, the enchanter declares with a smile. I dare say your spellbook sings a sweet song indeed. Change spellbook damage type to fire. Yeah, sure. Did you hear about the South Park episodes that have been pulled from Paramount Plus? I literally watched a video about it just before the stream. Yeah, that's kind of nuts, but it does make sense.
Will you be the one to finally usher the undead into
It does suck, considering, you know, it's South Park. Their whole thing is like, no, we don't like censorship, but, like, as a business, I understand why Paramount Plus is doing that. Ooh, increase fire equipment damage by 15% and potency by 8%. Wow, good thing I turned my magic book's damage to fire. Come on, open the chest. Open the chest. Okay, so I'm assuming once I hit level 5, I get another offensive option. Oh, speak of the devil. Choose new equipment. Send out blades in fixed directions. Lob an explosive bomb at the nearest target. Cast series of lightning bolts to strike random targets. That sounds pretty good.
Excellent. A wise decision.
Ow. Yeah, but why the Pip episode? Good question. That one doesn't make sense. Increase movement speed by 2%. Increase spellbook crit damage by 10%. Increase lightning crash potency by 10%. I'll, yeah, increase the damage of my lightning spells. Ow. Guys, quit it. Damn, now I'm leveling up like crazy. Use gloves of shielding cooldown, increase fire equipment damage. Yeah, fire equipment damage. More fire damage.
The lion is a symbol of purity, nobility, and truth.
Okay, I shall drink the potion. I don't know what it does. Gain an uncommon max life upgrade. Oh, cool. Handy. Okay, I will say I'm not a fan of, like, the shield having a bit of lag on it. Like, I want to press the button and be shielded, like, the second the button, like, is pressed.
We were not going to reach this point without creating some powerful enemies. It seems they have become aware of your presence.
Increase glove of shielding knockback. I'll increase this knockback, yeah. Ow. Oh god, run away, run away! Oh, we got another chest over here. Come on, open the chest. Open the chest!
Deal with them if you will. I would rather leave them be.
No sooner do you open the chest and you hear a chatter of goblins. From out of the darkness they come, more hordes added. Oh, great. A band of tiny gnomes burst out, surrounding you as you pocket the coins from the chest. That oaf's opened it, one squeaks. We can claim the trinket now, cries another. You glance back into the chest, and sure enough, a small wooden idol rests within. You're placed on the ground before the gathering crowd. Okay. I think it's this one? Yeah, there we go. Thank you, Great One, they cheer, hopping with excitement. A gnome adorned with a bright orange feather steps forward and bows low. Show us your trinket, he declared in his boldest voice, that we may bless them in gratitude. Gloves of shielding. Increase glove of shielding duration by 100% or increase movement speed by 50%. While glove of shielding is active. Let's go with the double duration. Yeah, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Babe, wake up, new Hand of Fate dropped. Yeah. The fact I actually got a code for it too is kind of nuts. Granted, it's still the demo. It's still in, like, early in development. Ooh, lightning crash potency by 35%. Nice. Yeah. Hell yeah, let's do that. Okay, so I gotta go in the portal.
Step through.
If you discovered, you have discovered the exit to this area. Failure to pass through the portal before it closes will have fatal consequences. Ah, okay. So I have to go into the portal the second it opens up, pretty much. Okay, activate immediately, trade gold for food or upgrades. Gain, I need healing. I got hit way too, way too much. Gain 2 shards, used between challenges for permanent upgrades. Ooh, that sounds good. But also max life by 40%. I want to go with the max life. This franchise is criminally underrated. Yeah, yeah. Like I was saying before, I find it amazing that Alex has gotten to the point where his company now has the Hand of Fate devs as clients. That is incredible. I will go... Yeah, you know what? I'll go the enchantment again.
The stench of death is
it's like changing my my main attack to fire damage helped so much.
Open the chest, see what it contains.
That's a health chest. Okay, increases health. Ah, okay, I gotta collect these? Yeah, I gotta catch Faye.
Will you be the one to finally usher the undead into true death?
Yeah, there's a few of them over here. What is this? Heart of the North. It's actually hype. Hand of Fate 2 is literally my first review of Switchaboo. Oh, wow, really? Seated upon a throne of wicker thorns is a shaman of the North. Straw-plated charms and oddities hang about her. You're not the one who defeated me, she hisses from beneath her cowl. With a flicker of her hand, you're swallowed by a sudden blizzard of snow and ice. Ah, so I can't use the other things, because I'm assuming those are abilities. This one. Yeah.
Victory. You are learning.
You shield yourself as the wind, ice, and snow whirl around you. Then, as swiftly as the blizzard came, the winds fall silent, and the witch vanishes with them. A fresh blanket of snow now covers the ground around you. Freezes all enemies. Cool. Increased defense, max life, interact speed. Yes. So the interact speed is really slow. Come on. Come on.
A
There we go.
magician still operating in these lands? A brave decision, and one I hope keeps him in good health.
Alright, let's... Got a lightning crash. Okay, yeah, lightning crash is just right there. Choose one from 3 lightning crash enchantments. Okay. Legendary increases lightning crash potency by 50%. But this one increases it by 100%. Increase lightning crash bolt count by 3. Oh, they're all good. I'm gonna go with just the amount, really. No. Don't hit me.
Treasure.
Oh, there are 2
It
chests
draws
here.
the eye and the hands.
I got some shards and some money. No, leave me alone.
Will you be the one to finally usher the undead into true death?
Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Ow. Okay, another level up. Increase defense by 9. Reduce all equipment cooldown by 3%. Go with the cooldown, actually.
Really?
Yes, really.
Now the tables have turned and you, the hunter, become.
Alright, more goblins. Cool. Great. Alright, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Increase lightning crash damage, increase interact speed by 10%. Yes. Interact speed is so slow. Come on.
Take a moment to seek warmth.
Oh,
Yet do
okay.
not forget
I
your
can't
quest.
do anything because I don't have food. From nowhere, a goblin appears beside the abandoned campfire, and the world around you slows to a stop. Creature smiles. Welcome, traveler. Dangerous lands these. Spare a bit of food for my pot, and we'll share a meal together. Okay, well, I don't have food. So, rip that idea. God, I am leveling up like crazy. Increase knockback, increase... Yeah, more lightning crash potency. More damage, more damage. Reduce artifact equipment cooldown by 10%. Increase lightning crash potency. Yeah, more lightning crash
A
potency.
little extra help, but it is only a momentary respite.
Honestly, the VA does such a good job playing the storyteller and antagonist force. Yeah. Is it the same guy as the other Hand of Fate games? It's been so long since I played the other Hand of Fate games, so I have forgotten. Treasure Goblin, get back here. Get back here, you piece of crap, where'd he go? Sounds like it? Yeah, it probably is then, if that's the case. Oh, that was worth it. Ooh, okay. New ability. Send out blades in fixed direction, lob an explosive, leave a trail of fire as you move. Yes.
Excellent. A wise decision.
These dudes are always chasing me, so I might as well. Come on, hit him. Hit him. Get back here, you piece of crap. Come on. There we go. If you'll excuse me. Ooh, enchantment. Increase its duration. Hell yeah, let's go. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Ow. Go in the portal. Go in the portal.
Through, if you dare.
Yeah, the portal closes in a second. Yes, let me go. Okay, 10 food, 10 gold. Yeah, I need the healing after all that. That hurt. Magical damage. Spellbook cooldown by 35%. That's really good. I'm going to take that. Yeah, give me another enchantment.
So much death here. It leaves behind so much that is tainted and unclean.
Okay, light braziers. Yeah, this is much better.
To finally usher the undead into true death.
It's like the basic spell that you get at the beginning is really slow.
Not risk my skin for mere treasure. You do as you see fit.
Increase movement speed, reduce all equipment cooldown, increase crit damage. You know what? Let's go with crit damage.
Again, the surprise attack.
More hordes of dudes.
Thin on subsequent travel.
Take the scroll, crack the seal and unfurl it. The parchment has a short incantation that you read aloud. My actions are without effort. Without delay, I strike. Bestow these powers onto... I'm gonna go Lightning Crash. Hey, Rudge with the resub. Damn, that number is getting high up. Yeah, how is it? Yeah, 57 months. Holy shit. That is a long-ass time. Okay, no sooner do the words leave your mouth than the paper erupts in blue flames and vanishes. You feel a newfound ease with which to wield your equipment, gain a rare Lightning Crash cooldown upgrade. Hell yeah! Oh, the other things are here. Okay, before you, a vision of a mighty ogre appears. It strides forward with its club held high. Attack the ogre or defend yourself with the dragon armor. Defend myself? Place your faith in your trusty dragon armor, brace yourself for the impending blow. As the beast blow lands, a brilliant flash erupts. The ogre vanishes, gone without a trace. Gain an epic defense upgrade. Congratulations, adventurer. A voice echoes in your mind for showing readiness in peril and great fortitude under threat. You have passed this trial. I bestow upon you a gift of great defense. You stand taller and newfound resilience settling into your stance. Please, just light it. There we go. As a brazier bursts into flames, an ethereal warrior appears beside you, eyes fixed on the flickering light. I failed to heed these beacons when last they burned, the spirit whispers. If my spirit still has strength, let it serve your cause. Place an item in your choosing into the flames. Let's go with the dragon armor.
A win here sets the tone for
Yeah, choose one of 3 dragon armor enchantments. Okay, what do we got? Increase duration by 100%, increase potency, reduce cooldown. Let's go reduce cooldown. Leave me alone, come on.
Here is a
there we go.
With a particular set of powers turned to mere trade. He ought to be bending the powers of the universe to his will, and instead...
Okay, increase the dragon armor again. What do we got? Increase dragon armor damage by 50%, duration by 100%, or potency. Go with the duration. Increase gather range, increase lightning potency. Honestly, I want to get increase the gather range. This is kind of small. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Ow! Increase max life. Yeah, let's increase the knockback of the gloves of shielding. Ow. Increase dragon armor crit damage, increase experience gain, or reduce all equipment cooldown. Let's go with the crit damage. Oh, perfect timing for my shield to run out.
Will you be the one to finally unleash the undead and true death?
Increase gather range, increase XP. Yeah, more gather range. Ow. I'm leveling up like crazy now. Reduce artifact equipment cooldown by 10%. Oh shit, that's a huge explosion. I'm going to die. Increase max life, yes.
A wise decision.
Level up again. Reduce gloves of shielding cooldown by 35%. Yeah, I'm going to need that with how many enemies the game is throwing at me now.
Creating some powerful enemies. It seems they have become aware of your presence.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Ow. I shielded one of the blasts, not all of them. There we go. Okay. There's the portal. I want to level up. So that's level 25, so that means it's a new thing. Blades, bomb, throw spinning blades that arc out and back. I'll get the death rings. That sounds kind of cool.
A tear between worlds. A thing that cannot be.
Alright, give me the health. Let's visit the shop. Okay, I did not have enough health for what I wanted, but I guess I'll take that. Gain max life or healing. I desperately need that. As much as I want to get stronger, I'm going to die.
Everything here. We understand that, you and I.
Okay, got some healing. Good. Ow.
Every game must include an element
Of
surprise.
More dudes.
Sometimes it is the human on the other side of the table. Sometimes the draw of the card or the roll of the dice. Without it, the game is nothing but a computing machine. The lion is a symbol of
yeah, I shall drink it. Rare max life upgrade. Okay, good. I just need to open up as many of these bridges as possible. Just so I have more places to run to.
Will you be the one to finally usher the undead into true death.
Oh god, that's a lot of dudes. That's a lot of dudes. Ow. Level up, what do we got? Increase dragon armor damage, max life or crit. Let's go with the dragon armor damage. So that seems to be where most of my damage is coming from now. There you go, let's freeze everyone on the map.
Will you be the one to finally usher the undead into true death?
Ah, no, I screwed it up. No, freeze all enemies, dragon armor, blocks 19 health loss. Okay. Ow! Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Dragon armor crit damage, physical equipment damage by 10%, increase experience gain.
A wise decision.
Honestly, I should be going with experience gain with how much experience is dropping.
Interesting choice.
Ow. Oh, this gets, like, incredibly stupid with, like, how many dudes are on screen. Each spellbook is explosive for half damage. Reduce count by 1, increase damage by 100%. That sounds pretty good. Crit, dragon armor potency, reduce all equipment cooldown. Yes.
Wise decision.
Oh, a helpful priest. You gonna heal me? Offer half of food. Okay, you meet a wandering priest who greets you in a friendly manner. For a small share of your provisions, I'll bless you in the name of the old gods. Sure, dude.
Well done. You
Gain a blessing.
continue to
Okay.
impress.
Masterwork. Increase damage by 10% for every piece of equipment with enchantment. Okay, that's a lot.
Will you be the one to finally usher the undead into true death?
Increase area equipment size. Okay. Reduce spellbook cooldown by 10%. Ow. Excuse me, charging in. I need some health. Leave me alone, sir. Leave me alone.
Pray if you must. May you receive better results from them than I have in turn.
Bloodied and bruised from your adventures, you collapse before a shrine revered among the local inhabitants for its remarkable healing properties. You beseech the gods to take pity on you. Yes, I need healing. God damn it. Alright. I get some healing. Not nearly as much as I need, though. Increase death rings crit by 30%. Go with that. Right, I was supposed to be collecting Fae. Alright, Trial of Fortitude. Before you, a vision of a mighty ogre. Okay, yeah, defend yourself with the dragon armor again. Epic defense upgrade. Leave me alone, sir.
You would be better to avoid the Fae. It is not my place to tell you what to do, however. The game will determine that.
Yeah, come on. You cut the last fairy in your hands and peer within. Release me and I shall enchant your gear to aid you on your quest. I think that's this one? Yeah. You set her gently on the ground. Kind soul, now, choose the item you have me to bless. Let's bless Lightning Crash. Increase potency by 100% or reduce cooldown by 50%. Yes, reduce cooldown. There we go. Now that's fucking nutty how often it's going now. Yeah.
If you dare.
Okay, I need healing. I shall take use between challenges for permanent upgrades. Yeah, let's go with the shards then. Gain a resource of your choice, max life or healing, or gain an enchantment. Yeah, I'm gonna need more healing, most likely. Yeah, here we go. With that 50% decreased cooldown, lightning crash is happening all the goddamn time. It doesn't stop. It's fantastic. I desperately needed something like that. Spellbook damage. Yeah, increased potency of lightning crash.
Will you be the one to finally usher the undead into true death?
Go away. I need the healing. Stop spawning. Stop spawning. Please.
Spirit,
Small vial on the ground. Yes, I would like to drink it.
Well.
45 healing. Good. Oh my god, there's so many dudes. Increase lightning equipment damage by 10% and potency by 5. Ow.
Will you be the one to finally usher the undead into true death?
There's second Brossia, and his third. There we go. Place an item of choosing into the flames. Let's put in the Deatherangs this time.
Breathe. You have done well.
Alright, Deathrang Blade paths circle the player before returning back. Change Deathrang's damage type to Frost. Double Deathrang's projectile count. I am gonna go with the double projectile count.
You should have taken more care.
Alright, of course. More dudes.
Will you be the one to finally usher the undead into true death?
Man, I gotta say, that line specifically needs to be cut down on how often it shows up. It's actually kind of annoying. Lusting equipment duration by 10%. Okay, so that increases both gloves of shielding and dragon armor. Okay, we'll go with that. Increase knockback. Yeah, increase the knockback. Oh my god. I can't stop. I'm leveling up too quickly. More knockback on the shield. Dragon armor potency. Weapon equipment damage. You know, I really need to be upgrading the Deathrangs. I haven't really been touching them that much. Gloves, spellbook crit. I go with a max life.
A wise decision. If you fall in the trap once,
Yeah, more dudes.
you may blame error. To fall in the same trap again smacks of foolishness.
Yeah, defeat Goblin King. Let's...
May you
Yeah,
receive
give me
better
some healing,
results
please.
from them than I have in turn.
Huge success. Wait, max life? That's not what I picked. I wanted healing. Oh, that's a huge bitch.
Goblins. I do love goblins. Truly, I haven't seen their like in years. Excellent.
Go lightning crash potency. Oh, this boss is fast.
Funny little fellows.
Ooh, increase spellbook area by 50%. Yeah, sure. Oh, look at all the XP that's over here. Yes! I'm getting stronger. There we go. Okay, lightning crash potency, increase explosive equipment size by 4%. I'll just go, yeah, more lightning crash potency. Ow.
Step through. If you dare.
For enchanting an item at the enchanter, you receive Wisdom Stealer. Alright, so does this mean this is an end of the run? Defeating the Goblin King, you receive Adventurer and Skeleton King Shield. Ah, okay, that was the end of the run. Coolio. Wow, I did so much fire damage with the dragon armor. Wow. Let's see, upgrades. Ah, okay, so I picked up 21 shards. Let's go with health regen, yes. A little bit of movement speed, experience gain. And some good old damage. Some good old damage. Let's see, goblins. Each horde has more goblin foes. Scouting parties' ambushes are more frequent. Alright, so just more dudes. Yeah, go with the enchantment again. Okay, open gold chests. Glove of Shield, spellbook crit damage by 30%. We'll grab that.
Indeed.
But yeah, now that we're like one run deep into this, I gotta say, this is pretty good. This is a pretty good Vampire Survivors clone. I do really enjoy it. I have played like a few, and I've certainly played a lot that are worse than this, but this one's pretty up there with what I've played.
Health, then I work harder to take it.
Gloves of shielding duration, spell damage. Yeah, let's go spellbook damage. Mage's Workshop. Let's get ourselves an upgrade for the book.
Will you be the one to finally usher the undead into true death?
Go with the spell book. Yeah. Oh, I got a common upgrade. Reduce spellbook cooldown by 10%. Alright.
Will you be the one to finally usher the undead into true death?
The card shuffling thing is a lot harder to actually keep up with than I expected. Because you gotta keep a real good eye on, like, where the card was actually put in the pile. It's a lot more difficult than it sounds. Increased equipment damage. I'll just go with the cooldown reduction of the shield. Here we go, finally, gold chest. Go away. Leave me alone. One more chest.
Will you be the one to finally usher
we
the
go.
undead into true death? Deal with them if you will.
There we go.
I would
Okay,
rather
yeah,
leave them
gnomes.
be.
Look to be this one? Nah, okay, it was the third one. I'll take it. It still works. Each spellbook spells explosive. For half damage, reduces count by 1, increase damage by 100%. Auto gather XP drop from enemies defeated with the spellbook. Okay, so that's what Wisdom Stealer was. Let's... I'll do the damage. Here we go. Okay, Skeleton King Shield, so this is what we got at the end. Orbits and projects a beam of energy, inflicts magical damage. I'll take that, actually. Now we just have, yeah, big beam. Just have big fuck-off beam. Let's go. Leave me alone.
Every tool a mage can create may be
Let's
used against
go
you.
with that. Decrease its cooldown. Increase spellbook area by 16%. Yes.
A
So the
wise
explosions are now
decision.
huge.
A tear between worlds. A thing that cannot be, yet is.
Increase damage by 10% for each piece of equipment with an enchantment. Yes, I shall take that. And let's increase my maximum life by 30. We shall get another enchantment.
So much death here. It leaves
Alright, so we got
behind
the Fae
so
again.
much that is tainted and unclean.
Let's grab these bridges. I'll open this before I start chasing that treasure goblin. Hey, buddy. He's stuck.
Will you be the
He's
one
stuck.
to finally
Let's go.
usher the undead into true
Stay there and die. Actually, I need to move before I die. Shit. Get back here, you piece of crap. Spellbook area? Yeah, let's go with it. There we go. Okay. Ow, my face. Grease Skeleton King Shield damage by 35%.
Very nice indeed.
Ooh, enchantment. Increase Skeleton King's range by 50%. Longer beam. Reduce all equipment cooldown. Spellbook area by 12%. Give me all the experience. Let's see. Yeah, I'll reduce the spellbook cooldown. Yeah, I'm gonna need that health after getting exploded so many times.
Now the tables have turned and you, the hunter,
Of course, more
becomes
dudes.
the prey. Will you be the one to finally usher the undead into true death?
Ow. Alright, at this point I'm just collecting Fae. Then I'll go back for the enchantment. Hello, the Black Cauldron. Oh, I remember that movie. It's like one of Disney's worst performing animated movies. A well-dressed man in a thick cloak slumps down at your table in the dimly lit tavern. So old Roger's finally gone then, eh? I guess this is yours then. He slides an apothecary jar of crimson salts across to you. A spellbind. Add it to any spell that you'll be thankful for it. Accept a wager. Okay. He slaps an upturned cup down on the table and lifts it, revealing a series of carved dice. I hear you're fond of the bones. He cocks an eyebrow and grins. What say you? Shall we play? Let's... Yeah, sure. You play into the night, the game nearing its end with nearly 2 score points against you. You decide to risk casting a spell to sway the outcome of the final roll. Okay, easily was on the top. Yeah, huge success.
That will set you in good stead from here.
Choose 1 or 2 spell enchantments. Let's go with the spellbook. Reduce cooldown by 50%. Change spellbook damage type to fire. I'm gonna go with the cooldown. Lusting equipment duration by 10%.
Excellent.
Let's go.
Wise decision.
So much experience over here. Glove of shielding, movement. I'll go with the movement speed.
Spirits roaming the darkness.
Okay, the boss has shown up.
The boundaries are
Not exactly what I want. I'm still looking for Fae. Alright, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Oh god. Why so many of them had to spawn right there? Oh, there goes most of my health. Reduce Skeleton King's cooldown.
Very
yes.
nice indeed.
Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away.
A magician
Alright, there we go.
operating in these lands, a brave decision, and one I hope keeps him in good health.
Let's see. Increase shield speed by 100%. Increase duration by 100%. Oh, projectile count. Yes. Projectile count. More beams. Yeah. King of beams. Okay, portal has shown up. I have no idea where the 12th Fae is, so I gotta be real quick. Okay, here we go.
You would be better to avoid the Fae. It is not my place to tell you what to do, however. The game will determine that.
Spellbook damage to fire. Cause damage in an area around you while gloves of shielding is active. Increase gloves of shielding duration by 50%. Yes. My defensive now does damage. I'm not gonna make it in time. No. Ah,
Another
damn.
of my servants
I was greedy.
fulfills his duty.
I was greedy. Oh, and I got a cool thing right at the end too. Damn. Ooh, Soul Splitter for winning the Trickster's Wager. Alright, that's pretty freaking cool. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. So, guys, thank you so much for joining me for Hordes of Fate, a Hand of Fate adventure. This is really good. This is a really good Vampire Survivors clone. Go check it out. I believe the demo is available on Steam. Don't know how long it's going to take for the game to actually come out, because as you can see, it's version 0.0.0.2. So, very early in development. Probably another year, maybe. Like, at the least. So, yeah, we still have quite a bit left to go for this game. Whoop. There we go. Now, can I exit out the game? There we go. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Hordes of Fate, please go check it out. It's fantastic. I actually really like it. I can't wait for... like, hopefully there's another demo that gets released later with a little bit more stuff. So I want to see how, like, other characters would play. It's like, the demo is still pretty bare bones. There's, like, not a lot of difference. But, you know, that's what, you know, like, Vampire Survivors meta progression kind of stuff is. So, I guess if I want more stuff, I have to play more of the demo. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Tomorrow is Thursday, which means we are going to be continuing on with more Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. I gotta, every time I say that game's name, I have to focus so hard to get its name right, because I want to say, like, instead of Hawaii, I want to say Kawami, and I also want to call it Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. So guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you guys tomorrow for more Pirate Yakuza. Ciao. I really should just be calling it Pirate Yakuza instead.